It's the NFL on EA Sports, and our focus is on Amari Cooper. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Bills and the Dolphins, next on Madden NFL 25.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack, and that's where playoff pictures start to unravel. That's where there's a little bit more clarity between the haves and the have-nots. And this is when NFL football gets fun. Holidays are coming. Playoff pictures are unfolding. Is a blast.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. Hard to believe this is season 5 already from Alabama. Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game in a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. In motion, it's Waddle. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The big man, Ed Oliver, in for the sack. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Play action. Tagovailoa sending it deep for Waddle.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. Now he'll run it. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. He got his man. It's Hill. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A run with the fullback in goal. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, here's Tua. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
And that is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So, out come the Bills and the face of the franchise. 28-year-old Josh Allen. Year 7 already with Buffalo. The last 4 years, over 4,000 passing yards in each. The man who makes this team go.
There's been a lot of talk coming into this week, Mike, about whether or not he'd be able to keep this hot streak going. And while I don't know if he'll be able to produce that absurd stat line like he did a week ago, I think he's more than capable of having another strong outing here in this one. I mean, somehow, if he can replicate last week's success, I think it's pretty safe to say he's got a chance to leave here with another win.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That is caught right side by Beckham. He is in. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Bills. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. To the outside, he's got Smith. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Back to throw is Tua. That's over the middle, caught by Tyreek. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack. Hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack. 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Tua. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So, on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, here's Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the first quarter.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. He'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
James Cook with a nice gain there to move the chains, and here we are in year 3, Mike, and all James Cook does is get better. Had a good, solid rookie season a couple years ago, 1,500 yards, kind of a breakout year last year, making the Pro Bowl. He continues this steady improvement. He's going to be one of the top backs in the entire league.
And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So a little extra time to think about this third and goal as we've hit the end of the first. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. They'll run. It's Cook. And this time he's in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills extend their advantage to 14-3. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. The next drive about to get going as we check out what's coming up a little later here in Week 9. Tonight, Sunday Night Football. It'll be the Jaguars and Eagles coming up at 8:20 Eastern Time in Philadelphia. And then tomorrow night, Election Night Eve, Monday Night Football has the Bucs and Chiefs. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55 at 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 in KC. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. Here's a 2nd and 9. Tua going to give it to Achane. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. Waddle's first catch. Good for a 1st down.
Waddle's able to move the chains, and starting his career, Mike, with 3 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons is impressive. And if Tua Tagovailoa is going to continue to improve as a quarterback, this Miami offense, yes, they have Tyreek Hill, but they need Jalen Waddle.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Hill brought in motion. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First and 10. Hill brought in motion. Off play action, it's Tua. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. On first down, it's Allen. That's to the rookie from Florida State, Keon Coleman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot.
And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Bills offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down. Once again, it's Cook. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Allen. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for. Third down coming up.
And 6 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line, and that'll set up second and goal. They run out of the gun. It's Cook trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. And the defense has it. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So we might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He runs with it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
All right, come on.
Here's Tagovailoa. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. To throw is Tua. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll run with 18. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Here's Jake Bailey now as he's on to punt for the second time. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And with half the season gone by, time to take a look at some of the candidates at this early date to bring home the award for the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now it's Allen. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Tight. Look out.
On play action, Allen. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
Again, it's Allen to the air. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the play. He's down inside the 1. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. So we have come to halftime here at Orchard Park with the Bills out front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And it's the Titans on top as that one draws close to halftime. Tyler Boyd, a touchdown reception. From there, let's head up to Cincinnati, Ohio to check in on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Raiders. A couple of touchdown passes there for Joe Burrow. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. C.J. Stroud, strong in the victory as it pushes his guys back above the 500 mark on the year. We saw some strong work from James Cook in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. Johnson now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense, and Josh Allen head back onto the field. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. On second down, Cook. And he's going to be very close to a first down. It's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short. 3rd and a yard. He'll try and run here with Cook. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
You only get a 1 yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Allen working from the pistol. Open man downfield, OBJ. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. In motion comes Beckham. Throwing is Allen. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Allen on 3rd down. That's taken in by Shakir. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. On the handoff, this is Cook. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. That is 2nd touchdown of the game and 17 for the season.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. Into the hands of Juju. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over. I mean, he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Tua now on 3rd down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run with Cook. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Now Allen to throw on second down. That is caught right side by Beckham. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem. And plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Chewing off 7 yards on that one.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A run up the middle with Cook. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. A design run here for Allen. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. To throw is Allen. And he will score. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And definitely worth noting that last touchdown, a record breaker. He has set the NFL record, the most rushing touchdowns by a quarterback in a single season. So that touchdown, a memorable one for Josh Allen as he breaks his own NFL record. He shared it with Jalen Hurts. Allen now the new record holder, his 16th rushing touchdown of the year. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here's Berrios on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense ready to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's taken in by Achane.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Tua gonna throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
32 stayers. 44.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on second and 4. To the air again, Tagovailoa. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Go ahead.
Again, it's Tua. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. Break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Allen going to give this to Davis. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the gun, it's Allen. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. Going right sideline and complete. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and, man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it over 300 yards passing in this one. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Throwing again, it's Allen. To the goal line and in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Now Bass to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills are going to extend their lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Tua. He's got his man, it's Hill. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down. Off play action, it's Tua. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Denford.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Bills' offense and running back James Cook making their way out. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award.
Alert! Look out!
On 1st down, it's Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now it's Allen. Gonna send it downfield towards Knox. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. One more time going up top with Allen. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. They'll try to sneak it here, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. They'll run the sneak, and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Extra point try by Bass. He's got it. And the Bills stretch things out even further. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Here's Berrios on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First and 10.
Right here.
One last throw here for Tua. Taking a shot for Smith-Schuster. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.